Hello? Hello, hello. 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hang on, I'm going to turn that mic up. 1 2 1 2 1 2. No, I think it's loud enough actually. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Lefty plays righty. Good evening, Robert Johnson, Stephen Hagen. Okay. I am going to turn the mic up just so that Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Can you hear everything? Can you see everything? Heimlich the Caterpillar, Brett O'Kane and Dave Mason, Stephanie Robinson, Graham Brewis. They better get some strikers in there, Graham. It's taking their time. I'm sure they're working on something. Anita Kiefel, Nick Branston. Everybody's happy. Okay, good evening, everybody. I've made a conscious decision in the last 7 days to completely detach entirely from the mainstream media, and that includes ASDA and all the newspapers and all the lies and all of the price reductions and the poison that they're selling and the crazy mind games that the media plays, and it's all gone. I'm finished with it. It's over. No more. Nick Carter, good to hear from you, Nick. How you doing? When I'm playing a solo, what do you hear in your head? Silence, open space, and then the music comes out of the instrument, you see. Yes, that's the best way I can describe it. Aziz El Cohen, hello from Casablanca. Okay. Couple of points to make, couple of things to say. You might be surprised to hear this, right? You see this guitar that I'm playing here, it's for sale. You want to buy this guitar? It's now for sale. And, oh, Paul, don't go. No. This guitar's for sale, and there's a good reason for it. If you could see what I can see behind this camera, you would understand why this guitar's for sale. I've got a mountain of guitars which is growing on a daily basis. And by the end of this week, it's going to be even bigger pile of guitars. I got to make room. You want to buy this guitar? Send me a postcard, drop me a line. Right, okay. Excuse the professionalism here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it, okay. nail clippers. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to sell this guitar. If you want me to leave the Lollar pickups in it, it'll affect the price. If you want me to put the Fender pickups back in it, we'll get a better price. Yeah. Okay, what's first? My babe don't stand no fooling, my babe. Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Nick Branson. Good evening, Mantis. Yes, folks, well, this guitar's for sale. This whole stream is an advert for this guitar because I'm selling it. But that's not true. I'm playing it because I love it. But I am also selling it because, ladies and gentlemen, that was my babe. What's number 2? The Lost Soul. Yes. If you could see what I can see behind this camera here, okay. It's more guitars, don't shout, Paul. There's more guitars than you can shake a shitty stick at, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got more guitars coming this week. Yes. So we've got to start making room. So this one's going out the door. If you want it with the Lollar pickups, it'll cost you a little bit more. But if you want it with the original Fenders reinstalled, we'll come to a better price for you, ladies and gentlemen. I can sign it as well if you want, if you're into that kind of thing. Yes. Van loads of guitars, literally. Okay, number 2. What was it? Number 2. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The Lost Soul. Okay. I'm going to have a drink of. It's about this time, ladies and gentlemen, on a Sunday evening that I like to tune into the Paul Rose live stream and pour myself a nice glass of sparkling Lidl water. Only 17 pence a bottle at Lidl on a Sunday afternoon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't pour the water in the computer, Paul. Don't pour the water in the computer. What am I asking for her? Send me a postcard, drop me a line, staging points of view. I'll talk about it in private messages. I don't want to talk about it online, Tony, but the guitar is for sale with the Lollars or with Fenders, whichever you choose to. You want to save yourself a few. The Lollars will stick a few £100 on it because they are £300 set of pickups, and I'd rather keep them so I can put the Fenders back in and you save yourself a few £100. But it's an American vintage reissue. Oh, the stream's getting funnier. I hope so. Yes, it's a 1994 vintage reissue, American Fender vintage reissue of a 52 Telecaster, and it's mint. It's in mint condition. She's a beaut. She's a beaut. Next. you're probably wondering what's happening there, so I'll explain. All of these backing tracks are from YouTube videos or album tracks or unfinished tracks that didn't get to YouTube or an album. And what I did was I went through all of these tracks and I muted the guitar, and that solo there is a solo I forgot to mute. Now I'm going to start talking like Terry Wogan now. It's the sound of Paul Rose there on his Fender Telecaster. Currently in Newcastle now here on BBC Radio 2. Good morning to you. That's the sound of Paul Rose there on Radio 2. It's terrible Irish accent he's putting on there, and I hope my Irish friends out there aren't offended and they see the funny side of it. Geordie Magic, I'll stick to the Newcastle accent, Mark. It's the one I do best. I once got on a bus in London and I said, one way to Trafalgar Square. He says, "You from Newcastle?" Potatoes. No, I don't want to get nasty. I'm not trying. Just trying to have a little bit of fun. There's Paul Rose on Radio 2 with the Terry Wogan show. Right, well, get away from that quick before you dig yourself a hole. Simple Not Easy. Okay, this is Jim Drummond on the drums and Kenny Hutchison on the bass. And it goes a bit like this. You see, now then, as it happens, we don't do Jimmy Savile. It's very improper to do Jimmy Savile. It used to be funny. There's nothing funny about Jimmy Savile now. That's Jim Drummond on the drums. And actually me on the bass. Now I'm going to let you into a little secret. You know that drum track there? That's actually the drum track from Lime Street. It's the exact same drum track. I took everything off it and wrote an entire new piece of music over the top of the same drum track. It's the same drums, exactly the same drums. Right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to now do a song from the Titanic movie. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, right? For those of you in the United States, we've got Asda, and in America, it's owned by the same company. Oh, what's it bloody called again? Asda. Anyway, huge American company owns it, and they sponsored the Minions film, right? Walmart owns Asda. Okay, so they sponsored the Minions promotion, the movie. You know the Minions movie. Yeah, Walmart. Now, the logo, the promotion was millions of Minions shop at Asda, right? Now, hold on a second. What are they saying? What are they trying to tell you? What they're saying is a minion, as the more intelligent of us understand, a minion is an idiot and a fool, right? An underling, right? And Asda says millions of minions shop at Asda. They're calling you a fool to your face. That's what's happening. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Tell me they're not calling you a minion to your face. An idiot. Millions of minions shop at Asda. I shop at Asda. Does that mean I'm a minion? That's why I'm detaching from that world altogether. Yeah, the plebs. That's right. That's right. What's number 4? Seeds of my own destruction. That one's called Seeds of My Own Destruction. Yes. So this telly's for sale. Yes. It's. I'm looking at a wall. I've got guitar stands. I've got chairs with guitars. I've got guitars from my childhood. I've got guitars, and I've got more guitars coming this week, and in the coming weeks, because of something that I'm involved with, which I'm not going to tell you about until we're ready. So I'm selling at least one guitar, and this is one guitar that's for sale. And it has Lollar pickups in it, which, if you want the Lollar pickups, it's going to cost you a little bit extra because they are supreme guitar pickups. But if you want me to put the original Fenders back in, well, that's a train, you see. I've got the window open. That's the Glasgow train. He'll either be going to Glasgow or London, depending which direction he's going in. So, yeah. Hey, hang on a second. 300th show after today is only 10 shows away. Can you believe it? We're coming up to the 300th show, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing thing that is. I'm so pleased to be able to say that. Nigel Booth, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you very much. What's next? Remember me. Is he? Oh, remember me. Right then. I'm going to change guitars. While I change guitars, why don't we have a look and see how the dogs are doing? Now, I'll tell you what this is all about. I'll explain to you what this is all about. That's Ziggy in the water there. Right. Now, Ziggy is obsessed with tennis balls. Absolutely obsessed. And he didn't have a ball that day. And he found what used to be a tennis ball, like a fragment of a tennis ball, like, you know, like a piece of the green fur off the side of a tennis ball. And in his mind, that's a ball, right? And he dropped it in the water, and he's looking for it. And he's frantically looking for this piece of tennis ball because he thinks me, the idiot of the relationship, is going to throw it for him. So look at him. He's a fantastic dog. And that's his younger brother there, Dylan. Not quite so stupid. Keeping out of the water, which was freezing. Yeah. So, and he didn't find it. He didn't find it. He's looking at me as if to say, where is it? You get in the water and get it. Yes, talking about streaming, there he is. That's Ziggy doing his own live stream. That's Jasmine Dean, by the way. Mantis, nice to see you. I'm sorry I can't watch the link that you shared, but never mind. Okay, here we are. We're back again. Okay, so now, what I've done in the past with the acoustic guitar is, see this black microphone? Well, you can't see it, but I've got this black Rode NT1 microphone here, which is an excellent microphone. And I've got it set up for the vocal, basically. And because of laziness, a kind of bit of laziness, I would play the acoustic through the vocal mic. But I have this other microphone here, which is this SE4, which is a beautiful microphone. And so I've set this other microphone up here to take care of the acoustic guitar, rather than just kind of having one microphone. I mean, I know it all worked beautifully well in Elvis Presley and all of those 40s and 50s guys, where they'd have one microphone to record the whole band. But I do have this nice microphone, so I actually took 10 minutes to plug in a microphone specifically for the acoustic guitar, rather than being a lazy bugger and just running everything through the one mic. So what was the track? Number 5, Remember Me. Okay, Little bit of ambulance music. Some ambulance for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bear with us. Wait there. Don't go changing. Why don't we have a look at Fifth Avenue? Lee, if you're still watching, is it 5th or is it 6th? Yeah, okay. My mistake. Here we are. Now it's worth setting up the special microphone for the acoustic, isn't it? Okay. Right, you got them the wrong way around. Okay. Thanks, Ray. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was called Remember Me. This next one is called Acoustic Blues. Imaginative, yes? How imaginative. just for a bit of a change. I've never played any acoustic slide blues on all of the live streams we've ever done, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next song is the title track of a CD that I released many years ago, and we've actually sold out of this particular CD. Now, if you go to Bandcamp, you can buy it. Okay, and the album's called The Learning Curve. You can't see it there because all of the, see, there's Beatnik, there's Light, there's all of the backing tracks, and if you scroll down, there's all of the other tracks as well, albums, which includes The Learning Curve, which is an acoustic album that I made many years ago, and we've sold out. We've sold 1,000 copies. And it doesn't make any sense to press anymore when you don't have the gigs to sell them at, which has been the lockdown. Maybe that's going to change. Maybe I'll press some more CDs in smaller numbers. But the CD manufacturing market is it's not cost effective unless you press 1,000. And I don't want 1,000. I want like 300. You know. You've got all the backing tracks, Ray, and you like them. Yeah, well. Yeah, yin yang thing. I can dig it. So anyway, basically, if you want to go to Bandcamp, I'm not going to show you Bandcamp again, but what I'm going to show you is my email address, because if you want anything, any CDs or any MP3s or any vinyls or guitar lessons, or if you want to buy that Telecaster, that's how you're going to contact me. It's through the email there, you see. But this next track is called The Learning Curve. Yes, it is. And it's the title track of the album called The Learning Curve. And it's track number 7. Yes, there you go, the learning curve. Is that the end of the Yes, okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Makes a little change, doesn't it? Who's my top acoustic guitar player? Pat Metheny. Pat Metheny. Stay there. I think Pat Metheny's in the top 5 greatest guitar players who ever walked the planet. And I don't even try to play stuff because it's so advanced and beautiful and magnificent. Fair. Oops. So, was anybody at Johnny's do yesterday? Was it yesterday? Johnny Whitehill's send-off. It was a great day. It was a beautiful day. Lots of beautiful people. Johnny was a wonderful man and a wonderful guitar player, and we had a great day. I didn't find it particularly sad. I found it inspiring and loving and warm. Good vibrations in a world that's gone mad, ladies and gentlemen. And they say that the only regret that Johnny would have had was that he didn't live long enough to see Boris Johnson get kicked out. Anyway, maybe he saw it from afar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I might butcher this. I hope you'll forgive me if I do. Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah, not bad, I suppose. I haven't played that one for a long time. Silas Foof. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce these foreign names. Excuse me. I do my best, but thank you very much, Nick Carter. The Killing Me Softly, the idea to do Killing Me Softly came from a guitar player from New York who's one of the best guitar players I've ever seen. Whose name I can't fucking remember. Brilliant guitar player, and I actually had a lesson booked with him. I was going to go to his house. I wanted to get a 1 hour lesson with him, and the day before the guitar lesson, he had some breakage in the pipes, and his house got flooded. His music room got flooded, and Frank Vignola, one of the best guitar players I've ever seen. And I don't listen to shred guitar. Full stop. I don't listen to shred guitar. I don't listen to much rock. Well, I like Blackmore, and I like Angus Young, and I like Robin Trower, and I like a lot of those guys. Frank Vignola, yes, of course. And I don't listen to shred guitar players. I'm not interested in shred guitar players. Really not interested. Check out Frank Vignola. There's a full gig from there's a full gig from a guitar festival. I can't remember where it's from. I should maybe share it on my Facebook page. It's just a wonderful guitar player. Right then, so you want to do that, do you? Let's press number 9, see if it's the right one. Yes, okay. For all you people burning in the heat. Oh, don't get me started on the media talking about the heat, for Christ's sake. Summertime by George Gershwin. Okay, someone's talking about shredding. Buckethead is the one with the edge on all the rest. Buckethead has a sense of humour and like performance art. You know, like he comes out and does the kung fu nunchuckers and all of this, and he does the robotics, and it's fantastic. I think Buckethead is the only shredder who was interesting to me. Yeah, Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. Yeah, Buckethead's fantastic. Okay, so there we have it. There we have it. Okay, so just reiterating, I'm selling this guitar. This guitar is up for sale. It can come to you with the Lollars, or it can come to you with the Fenders. But if you want the Lollars, it's going to cost a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to cost a little bit more, but this is the guitar. It's a 1994 American 52 vintage reissue, and it's pretty much in mint condition. Thank you very much, Anita. I haven't finished yet. Stick around, baby. I got more. Got a whole lot more. Well, I've got two more. And so if you want to buy this guitar, I'm selling this guitar because I have too many guitars, and I have more guitars coming, and I can't tell you why I've got more guitars coming, but I have got more guitars coming. And I'm very excited about the new guitars that are coming, and I'm going to show you and talk to you and demonstrate and promote these new guitars when they arrive. That's all I can tell you. But the lockdown's been tough, and I need to sustain my studio and my artistic endeavours, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't been easy. Don't mind. It's been tough, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a terrible time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't have a great deal of emotional attachment to guitars. I have an emotional attachment to the music that comes through them, ladies and gentlemen. And so, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, that means that the next one's going to be Yakety Axe by Benny Hill. By Benny Hill? Benny Hill? No. No. You hear that delay? Gotta be quick. Somebody's taking calls to Newcastle by the sound of them. Hello from Spain, Graham George. Nice to see you, mate. That's the London train. That train's either going to London or Glasgow, depending which way it's going, because the curtains are drawn. I can't see. Yes. This backing track will probably be the last time you hear this backing track, because there's a drummer here in Newcastle who's an old friend of mine called Rob Walker, who's great, and I have a backing track with Rob playing drums on this. It's much better than this backing track. And I made this backing track because I couldn't find the backing track with Rob. I found the backing track with Rob, so now I'm going to start using the backing track with Rob. So this is the last time you're going to hear this backing track. Okay. Rob's a fantastic drummer. And he won't be playing on this next song, but the next time you hear it, he will. Now I wonder, ladies and gentlemen, would any of you be interested in some guided meditation, music therapy? Now then, you weren't expecting that, were you? If you're interested in a live guided meditation and music therapy, drop me a line, send me a postcard. Unfortunately, I'll have to charge you. I will be charging you, but well, why not drop me a line and we'll do some guided meditation. What do you mean by guided meditation, Paul? Well, this is the kind of music you can expect. Because you see, the message being fed to us by the mainstream media is a lie, to keep us frightened and to make us spend money. That's all. It's not to inform or educate or enlighten. It is to intimidate, frighten, and make you think that if you have some sugar you might feel a little bit better. It's a lie, it's an illusion, and it's brutal. It's a disgrace. Yeah. Benny Hill followed by John Denver. Where else are you going to hear that? The live Paul Rose guitar stream, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we said night-night, isn't it? A little bit more, maybe. Just a little bit more. Thank you very much. Goodbye.